What's going on? It's your boy Tech Panda. I know it's been a while, but I got something special in store for you. So today is the 7th. Yesterday I got something in the mail that's gonna really show you what we're about here on the Also Dope Network. 2 days early because the official release isn't tomorrow. We got the unboxing of the Samsung S10. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's unbox this S10.
Go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got the lovely Vanna White. No, I'm just playing. Nah, this is my lovely wife. She's gonna be doing the unboxing for us. So let's see what we got. It's a good thing we got her nails done. Can be on the Also Dope Network with the wild busted nails. And I told her that she was gonna have an issue with nails, but she got it though. She a savage.
Savage.
All right, let's see what we got. Trash. We'll file that to the side. And there we are. Showing the box. We got the S10. What's all that? Paperwork. We'll file that to the side. Yep. And let's get into it. Let's see what we got here.
Hey, man.
Let's see. Look at you. She trying not to break a nail, y'all. Y'all know how the ladies are. She gonna get it though. Oh, be careful. Careful there, killer. All right. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. The Samsung S10. We got it in the white back. It's got a little mirror effect to it, a little reddish tint. Flip it over so we can see it. There it is right there. As you see, no physical buttons whatsoever. So this one is, like I said, you see her, she's unboxing. It's brand spanking new. You see we got a little charge on it. Let's see what happens if we fire it up. There it is, flip it around for him. There it is. Let's put it down real quick, let it boot up. And let's see what else we got in our box here. Let's see here. That might just be a cable. What's that? USB Type-C. We got the wired headphones. I actually gotta wait for another shipment and we'll have the wireless earbuds too. So those are the wired earbuds. What else we got in there? Charger and the dongle, just in case you don't have your USB Type-C, we can use that. So we're gonna give it a little pause for the cost real fast. We're gonna go through the setup and then we'll pick it back up once we get into the UI. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Tech Panda back again. Continuation video. Today is March the 20th. We started this video on the 7th. We were going over the beginning stages of setting up our S10 Plus that we have here. So since it's been 13 odd days, we've been through the features, we know what's what, and we got an extra bonus for you, the iPhone XS Max. As you know, me being a Tech Panda, I gotta rock all the latest tech. So I carry these daily. Both of these are my daily drivers, as you will. So I'm about to tell you what's what, what's good, what's hot, what's not, and maybe once and for all answer the question, what's better, Android or iPhone? So let's get to it. First things first, Let's start with the newcomer on the block. This, the iPhone, no, excuse me, the new kid is the Samsung S10 Plus. So I have it all set up. As you saw last time, I was going through the setups. We did go ahead and get the white back. This is a El Cheapo case. So one thing about these Infinity displays, take it from me as the person that fixed these day in, day out. If you're gonna get one of these with the Infinity display, don't waste your money on OtterBox. Don't waste your money on Pelican cases. Don't waste your money on zag screen protectors and all that type of stuff. It's not gonna save it. If it drops, it's broken. The only way to keep these from breaking is to don't drop it. That's just plain and simple. So we're taking it back to the phone. One of our big differences that we were talking about last time is the in-display fingerprint sensor. So this is gonna start off with one of my cons. This was good in theory, not so good in application. Now I have found ways to cheat the system, but it's really not as good as say your S8, your Note 8s, your S9s, where the fingerprint sensor was on the back. The one that was on the back actually took the image of your fingerprint itself. This is their new sonic display. And what it does is it actually listens to your heartbeat, believe it or not, through your fingers to identify that it's you. Sounds like science fiction, but that's what it does. So to wake up our display, let's try to do this with screen locked. Double tap, place it there, and it opens up just that quick. Now, I've cheated the system. What I've learned is if you save your fingerprint more than once, it learns the finger better. When I only had it saved once, it was hit or miss. It'll say, cannot understand finger or whatever the little error message is. Trash. So you end up entering the passcode. Of course, we could use the face unlock. The face unlock does work, but there are glitches in the face unlock. I have seen proof that you can display a video from another device, hold it to this phone, and it will unlock it. So that is a major security issue, something that, hey, competition, iPhone doesn't have that issue. If it ain't the face, it's just not gonna open, because this actually takes a 3D image of your head, and actually that's what it uses, that's how Face ID works. So we went over the fingerprint sensor, that's cool. Another big issue, no, not an issue. This is another thing that they changed. Down here at the bottom, as you'll see, I don't have the back, home, or apps button. I removed them. You can actually do that on the Samsung now and use what we call gestures. So let's open up an app. Hopefully I wasn't looking at nothing crazy. All right, we're looking at the pictures of my house. So if we want to go to the home screen, in the middle, if we swipe up, it goes back to the home. But check this. If we're back here and we swipe over here to my left, it'll go to the back. This is the new back button, but I don't have anything open, so of course it closes. And then over there to the right is how you get through your apps. So that's the new feature. If you like to have the traditional layout down at the bottom, you absolutely can. This can be adjusted in the settings. It's not a root issue. It's not a hack issue. You simply turn it on and off, and it's called gestures. So look in your settings for gestures, play around with it, see what you like, what you don't like. I gotta call a spade a spade. That's jocks. That's just jocks all the way around. Because if we go to our iPhone here, and we know that, of course, we gotta do Face ID. Hold on, let me open it up. iPhone doesn't have the back anymore. You know what I mean? Home button anymore. So you just simply go here, and it's just one swipe up, and then it takes you back. So if we were going through, let's say, our music, shout out to Max B, free Max B, all the time. So scroll up, to get your back. And if you want to get out of it, we swipe up. This works way better than the Samsung. I just got to call a spade a spade. iPhone did it better in that aspect. It really did. So, another thing that's important to us, the cameras, the camera fight. Let me tell you something. This thing right here, this Samsung S10 Plus, it's a beast. I don't know if you can edit the word beast in right there or not, but the word beast needs to be in bold letters down at the bottom. I've taken pictures side by side, same video side by side. This displays the better picture every time, especially in your low light conditions. So if you're going to the club, there's mad neon lights going and stuff like that, this ain't what you want. I'm sorry. And I know another claim to fame for the iPhone was portrait mode. Let's give you a little history lesson. First of all, portrait mode is not new. It's only new to iPhones. Samsung had it long time ago. We just called it live focus. It's the same thing. It just doesn't have the word portrait mode in it. So I know y'all thought that y'all did it first, but you didn't. Samsung had already done it. And of course, being that this phone, check that out, triple cameras on the back. So we have a telephoto lens, we got a wide angle lens, and we got the regular lens. In the settings, we can set this so that it takes a picture with all three lenses at the exact same time, and you can choose between them. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a game changer. That is a game changer. Imagine taking your wide angle picture and say, ooh, I don't really like her, you know what I'm saying? She's shining a little bit too hard on my picture. Bam, just go to the mode. You ain't gotta chop her out no more. So now you can just say, oh girl, my camera just didn't even get you. I'm sorry, my arm wasn't long enough. You ain't gotta worry about cropping the people out no more. You just change the mode and go back to normal mode. Insane, insane. Same thing with the front. Another big thing that they changed for this is the punch out where our camera is. Let's go to a screen where you can really see it. The punch out. This is not as annoying as you think it would be. You really kind of get used to it after a while. It does kind of hinder your YouTubing if you're holding it in this orientation. But if you hold it so this is at the bottom per se, like this, you never notice it. You never notice it. Unlike if we switch over to our iPhone, plain and simple, we see the notch. It's always there. It's ever present. It doesn't go anywhere. It's just always there. And it's really kind of annoying once you go from the punch out, what we call, to the notch. So another big thing in the camera. Let's go to the camera for a second. Let's just go through these modes, and we're just gonna kind of aim it over here at my black shirt. Live focus, of course. It actually has different modes already built in from the factory. So we can do color effects, we can do a blur effect, a spin, blur as normal. So it's crazy. If we go to the regular focus, I'll show you what I was talking about. We have a 2x just zoom built in, 1x, and we also have the wide angle selfie, which is, crazy all in itself. So if we show Ron here, show you the wide angle. So it captures more. For me personally, I kind of consider it a little gimmicky. What's the big deal when you can just turn the phone to the side and capture everybody? So that's kind of one of those things that I would kind of consider a gimmick. I don't know if it's something that everybody is going to be able to brag to their iPhone homies that they got wide angle selfie, because then they just going to turn the phone to the side and achieve the same effect. So I really don't see the big hoopla around that, but let me tell you, that camera is a beast. So let's get down to the brass tacks of things. You know, Tech Panda likes to answer the simple questions. Which one is better? iPhone XS Max, Samsung S10 Plus. The answer, plain and simple. Hold on, you gotta bring it up here for this. You gotta bring it up here for this. I'm finna answer the question you've all been wanting. Which one is better? The one that you can use. These phones are so good at what they do independently, there is no better. I can make a case for either one of them being the best, but until you're using both of them every day, you have a biased opinion. I use both of these phones every day. I want to emphasize that. Every day, I use both phones all day long. I conduct business on both phones. They both have their pros and cons. So I can make an argument for both. If I wanted to make an argument for iPhone, I'd simply tell you that this phone is a Ferrari. This phone does what it does very well. If you want to go fast and look cool and look sexy, you know, have the rose gold, the sleek approach, you pull out the Ferrari. You know what I'm saying? It's going to do what it's supposed to do every time, and it's going to work. But if you need a workhorse, if you out there plowing the fields, you ain't taking the Ferrari to go plow the fields. You ain't taking this to go feed the horses and the cows. You got to pull out the dually. This is your dually truck right here. It's got its own place in society. Farmers don't care nothing about the speed of the scrolling, and they don't care. This is a workhorse. This is 128 gigs base model. The big boy, 1 terabyte, 12 gigs of RAM. And it has expandable memory. You can literally have 2 terabytes in your phone. If you're storing programs, doing spreadsheets, any type of hard work, like I have folders in here. I have a copy of Windows 10 in this phone. So if I'm out on the go and I need to do Windows 10 on the computer, I can just plug this up and put Windows 10 on there. I can't do that with the Ferrari. But if I'm out and about and everybody want to know what's what, I pull out the Ferrari. Ladies and gentlemen, my boy Chuck P, shout out to my boy Chuck. He told me one thing. He said, when people see this Apple logo and they see it in rose gold, they know what it's about. Everybody know the price point on an iPhone. Everybody knows that. So I liken it to this for my car heads out there. This is an M series BMW. This is just a BMW. The difference is what you're going to be arguing is for people who really don't care. Men, let me talk to you. If you pull up in the M series and you trying to explain to her why it's different from her grandma's 5 series, if you got the M5, all she see is BMW and a 5. They don't care about all that. It's the same thing as what and what. So if I'm coming down to an argument and I want to say that this one is better, this is just a workhorse. That's all it is. So if I want to make the argument for the Samsung and say why Samsung is better, I pose the simple question of you tell me in this iPhone what part is made by Apple. How many parts in this phone are made by Apple? Want me to give you the answer? Because it's a trick question. 0. There are no parts made by Apple in this phone. This beautiful display that you guys love to brag about, it's made by Samsung. Only Samsung can make OLED screens. The A series processor that they love to brag about. Shut up, Siri. Don't nobody want to talk to you. The A series processor that you guys love to brag about, only Samsung makes the A series processor. The RAM, which is in flash RAM, is what helps the phone go fast. It's only made by Samsung. So if the brains, the heart, and the legs, the whole body is made by Samsung, where's the Apple besides here? They don't make the battery. They don't make the camera. What part in here is made by them? That'd be my argument. So all of you want to brag about your blue bubbles, because y'all love to talk about the blue bubble. You know, I don't know why. I guess it's the new Bloods and Crips. If you're bubble green, now you ain't part of the it clique. For all my iPhone users, I tell you this. Enjoy your Samsung, because that's what you got. So, to finish out the video, you know I like to keep them nice and short. S10 Plus. Should you get it? Should you get it? The simple answer is this. If you don't already have this, and you have a Samsung, you are behind the 8 ball, ladies and gentlemen. This is the flagship right now. Apple, you got your work cut out for you. Tim Cook, I'm gonna need y'all to step it up. When you come out there with that black shirt and them glasses, and you're playing the new Coldplay, when y'all announce that new iPhone, it better be better than this. Because this is it right now. This is where you want to be. If you want bragging rights, this is it. If you show up to the scene and you got this, and you go pound for pound, round for round, this is where you want to be right now. This is where you want to be. Ladies and gentlemen, closing statements is this. As always, follow Oh So Dope on everything. I'm not running it down to y'all no more, because I know by now, y'all know. But if you don't, we're going to put it in the description. We're going to blast it to you one more time. Follow us on all our social medias. Big shout out to our illustrious CEO, Ron Brown, keeping us down, holding us down on the Oh So Dope Network. Shout out to my boy BJ. As always, make sure y'all checking out Southern Soul. You already know he coming with the new hotness. And I'm going to let y'all in a little secret. The Man Cave, it's fire, dog. It's fire. I know y'all been seeing little sneak peeks of it, but it's fire. And we got 2 more people that's coming in the Oh So Dope Network real soon. We ain't gonna tell you about it yet. We ain't gonna tell you about it yet. Well, I gotta leave you wanting for a little bit more. But we got 2 more people that's coming. And when they drop, y'all better stay tuned. Also, Dope Network, Tech Panda. Make sure you go get your Samsung. Either you get your Samsung iPhone XS Max or you get your Samsung S10 Plus. But make sure you go cop a Samsung. Either one of them is going to be good. Get you the Ferrari, get you the Dually, depending on what kind of work you're doing. Tech Panda, I'm out of here.